Hello everyone, welcome back to Current Economy and Investments Insights. Today is May 10th, 2021. I'm Ron Jankowski with Channel 4 in Palos Heights, and with me, my co-host is Paul Munichel with Ameriprise, and he is at his home in his own studio to keep distance. And we're going to turn it over to Paul to give us an update as to what took place in the marketplace. And when he's finished, I will give you the current information as of this morning that Ameriprise had forwarded to us. So take it away, Paul.
Thanks, Ron. Today, I want to talk to all the homeowners out there, whether existing or looking to buy or sell or build new or buy off the used market. The housing market has been moving higher quite recently, and I just want to talk about it a little bit. And specifically, I want to talk about how new home sales may be likely to cool off as building costs do continue to surge. You know, the number of existing homes available for purchase has consistently been setting new record lows for the last few years. Now, for some, the lack of choice in the existing home market has pushed them to consider new home construction. But soaring new home building costs are quickly making this an unreasonably expensive option. According to a study published by the National Association of Home Builders earlier last week, record lumber prices alone are currently adding nearly $36,000 to the average price of a new home. Now, relative to April 2019 prices, lumber prices per board foot are currently 3.5 times higher. The higher lumber prices are largely reflective of the recent surge in building and remodeling activity combined with reduced sawmill output, partly due to COVID conditions. Other key building input costs such as copper, labor, and land have also been surging. Sharply higher building costs could quell new home demand until supply and demand for key inputs have time to rebalance. This should be a relatively temporary phenomenon in our view. However, we do believe the housing market conditions remain very strong overall. So we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Everything's constantly moving with this market, and COVID and other resources have changed several different markets on a different trajectory. Like everyone, we're hoping to see that things get quote unquote back to normal soon enough here. So we'll just be patient and wait. I'll send it back to you, Ron.
And thank you, Paul, for that update. And this information is from Ameriprise as of this morning that I'm going to read. U.S. equity index futures are mixed ahead of the open after the S&P 500 and Dow closed at record highs on Friday. The government bond yields are a little changed after the yield on the 10-year Treasury fell to a 2-month low last week. And stocks in Asia closed mostly higher overnight, as stocks in Japan and China reacted to Friday's weak U.S. jobs data. The futures for fuel prices are higher after the cybersecurity attack left a major U.S. pipeline closed. And we know that the government is working to get that pipeline up and running again so that our gasoline and oil prices are going to stabilize, but that remains to be seen. The year-to-date returns. The S&P 500 is a plus 13%. The Dow Jones is a plus 14%. And the NASDAQ is a plus 6%. Everything is very, very solid. It looks very healthy at the moment. We'll see where this takes us with the cybersecurity attack and what that does to the market as well as oil prices and gasoline. So stay with us. We are going to be right back with our show called Your Money. Paul usually has a very interesting topic. And stay with us. We'll see you then. And we're back with Your Money. Paul has an interesting topic, as I mentioned earlier. Paul, I'm going to let you take it away.
Okay, I am back today again. Today I want to talk about a couple of different ways you can maybe put that stimulus payment to use that you may have received from the government. So let's go ahead and dive in. As part of the 2021 American Rescue Plan, millions of Americans recently received a federal government stimulus payment of up to $1,400 per individual, provided recipients met certain income thresholds and other eligibility rules. Now, these direct payments represent tax-free money that benefit individuals and households who may have been affected by the financial challenges created by COVID-19. If you are someone who has received a stimulus check, you may be wondering what to do with it. Beyond putting it towards your current expenses, we're going to go over 5 ways you might consider using the money. So let's look at point number 1. Put more debt behind you. So if you are carrying debt, particularly any that requires you to pay a high interest rate, such as credit card borrowing, try to pay it down. This can reduce the monthly amount that you budget toward debt repayment or help eliminate your borrowing costs more quickly. Point 2, increase your retirement savings. Retirement saving remains the most important goal for most of us, as if you aren't maximizing contributions to workplace retirement plans or IRAs already, this may help you to do so. If there's still room to top off your allowed IRA contributions for 2020, you do have until May 17th, 2021. That's the extended federal income tax filing deadline to do so. Or you can put money toward your 2021 IRA contribution. Idea number 3, give yourself some breathing room. The rule of thumb is you should have the equivalent of 3 to 6 months of take-home income set aside in cash savings that you can tap to if you need an emergency need. A good lesson from the past year is that it wouldn't hurt to boost up your savings, perhaps aiming for a 6 to 9 month financial cushion. Dollars from your stimulus payment plan can help you achieve that goal. Suggestion number 4, tap your charitable side. The past year has been a difficult time for a number of charitable organizations that have seen an increase in demand for the services they provide. Many have experienced a decline in donations as well. This is an opportune time to make a difference for many organizations by putting some or all your stimulus payment to work through donations. Remember that 2021, even if you don't itemize your deductions, you can or you may be able to claim a tax deduction for donations to qualified charities of up to $300 for individuals and $600 for married couples filing a joint return. And option number 5, maybe go out and pursue that dream. If you've been planning a big trip, thinking about starting a business, or have another goal, your stimulus payments can act as seed money to help you put that plan in motion. It's money that can help you finance a goal you've had in mind. In conclusion, just stay on track. As you look at how to best use this stimulus money, or any money for that matter, be sure to talk to your financial advisor to help you determine the best way to leverage your government stimulus payments. It's also very important you talk to a tax advisor just on the taxing of that stimulus check and how it may affect your taxes, as well as IRA contributions and things of that sort. All can affect your taxes in different ways. So before acting on anything, it's always a good idea to talk to your tax advisor and, of course, your financial advisor. That leads me right into, if you have a financial advisor you're working with and you're happy with, that is great. However, if you don't have a financial advisor or you are not happy with the one you're working with, or maybe just looking for a second opinion to his or her advice. Feel free to give me a call directly. My name, as Ron said, is Paul Municle. I am a financial advisor working for Ameriprise Financial, and you can reach me directly with questions or concerns at 708 226 3412. Hope everyone has a great week, and I will be back next week with 2 new topics.
Thank you, Paul, for that interesting topic. For Paul Municle with Ameriprise Financial and myself, Ron Jankowski with Channel 4, we wish you good investment day.